Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be covering the new present delivery race and how you can beat it yourself and get all these titles here. So what you want to do is grab a party of friends, make sure you have 2 other people, and make sure you have some sort of communication with them, because communication separates a good team and a great team.
Spiky, wrong side, Spiky, wrong side.
Oh, my OBS is perfect.
Spiky,
My
wrong
OBS
side,
is
Spiky,
perfectly
wrong
fine.
side,
Oh,
Spiky,
oops.
wrong side.
Sorry.
And what you want to do is all of you 3 of you guys pick Chili Pepper Cookie, because she's undoubtedly like the best cookie to play with. She's one of the fastest movement speeds in the game. She has a multi-hit on like 1 click, and she's able to dash instantly and have a dash back with a dagger. Now when all 3 of you guys are playing it, you're able to pretty much burst down the Coco Bandit like instantly, and if you're trying to chase someone down who has a present, you can easily catch up to them because you have a pretty much faster speed than them. So what you want to do is not panic and don't spam your left click, because otherwise you're going to start auto attacking and ruin your whole chase. So you just want to hug them for a little bit, stay on them, and just time the attack perfectly when your interact button works. This also leads to my next point, which is snowballs. Sometimes you might like throw them and hit the enemy, but it doesn't stun them. That's because of like the lag or bad game design or something. So with snowballs, what you're gonna do is if you're chasing someone, just snowball them if you can, and then take the present. Another thing you can do is just snowball them to prevent them from getting somewhere. But basically you don't want to be wasting these snowballs because they have a cooldown of 30 seconds, which is quite a long time in a fast-paced match. And this is the only way it's done enemy cookies. Now for Chili Pepper tips, what I can say is use your throw in a way where you can beat enemies in a speed race. So what you want to do is just basically chuck the president over the wall here and dash forward and get it first before the enemy. That way you catch them off guard, you get the first, but you won't have your throw for the end zone, which is okay because you can just run in faster than them. Another tip is to just grab these potions whenever you can. You just be even faster than you currently are and no one can catch up to you. Another thing you can also do is if someone's chasing you, what you can do is just start spinning around in a circle like it's Dead by Daylight or something. Just hopefully like the lag just doesn't allow them to click on you and steal the present. But another thing you do is you can always dash forward in front of the enemy, and if you can't steal it then, if they go to a different direction, you can always follow them to that direction, and if they go back the other way, you can just teleport back to your dagger and catch them. You can play around with the dagger because it's a creativity tool, and no other cookie is able to do that, so I think that's pretty strong if you understand how to use it properly. Like for example, you can use the chili dagger to basically reset your positioning. So if you're in the enemy territory and you're chasing them down to the end zone, but you realize that you're not fast enough to catch them, what you can do is just dash forward in an attempt to chase them, and if you aren't able to reach them and steal the present, then you just dash back to like probably the middle or the end of their base and just grab another present. Another thing is knowing what presents to prioritize. So obviously the bigger the box, the more points it gives you, and the more decorated it is, the more points it gives you. So this would be like 1 point, 2 point, 5 point, and 15 I believe. And another thing you also want to do is the Coco Bandit, you want to manipulate it in a way that it goes on your side when you break it, so that when you burst it down, you can just, everyone has their skill up, so they can just chuck the presents all into end zone and just keep the pace going. So like over here, you can see it running from the enemy side, but we don't attack it then because we know it's going to path down to our side of the base. So that's when we break it and take the presents for ourselves. Another tip I want to say is with communication with your team, you should be able to split when the Coco Santa comes by. There's 3 different paths in a way. One is like diagonally, which drops 3 presents, 1 in your base, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the enemy side. Another one where it's just straight across the middle, left, middle, and right. So use your communication and tell each of your teammates to just grab 1 present each. Another strategy I want to talk about is dropping presents off the map. So it can be like a beneficial tool as well as like a double-edged sword, because one, you're denying yourself points, but you're also denying the enemy points. So if you're behind, I wouldn't recommend doing so because you need the points more than they do. But if you're getting chased and you want to waste your time on trying to grab this present to the end zone, then just drop it off and grab the next present. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and hope you enjoy. Hope this helps, and most importantly, have fun with this game mode. And I will be streaming on the 17th, next week Tuesday, and this should be around 12 p.m. PST or like I think 4 p.m. EST. I'll be streaming some more Cookie Run, and stay tuned for my next video, which should be how I got 100 wins in a row. That one should take a little bit longer because I have to go through 10 hours of footage, but yeah, thanks for watching.